Joe Root's 89 steered England all but home in the second one-day international, counteracting the first one-day century at Lord's by a Pakistan batsman and giving England both a 4-wicket victory and a 2-0 lead in the 5-match series. Root was more squirrel than tiger, scoring 53 singles rather than pouncing on Pakistan's bowling for boundaries. But the game was shaped above all by the opening 3 overs of the match when England took 3 wickets with bowling of fire, zest and accuracy, and while Pakistan made a gallant game of it, they were always lagging behind. Before the third ODI, at Nottingham on Tuesday, England have to make the major decision of whether to give Alex Hales another chance to unscramble his brain. They can afford to be generous, being 2-0 up. If England were behind, they would have been more likely to make a change, such as promoting Eoin Charlie back to the top of the order, where he was miscast as a test opener but did nothing wrong in ODIs, and bringing in Johnny Burstow at 5. Hales, having played his unnatural game in the Test series against Pakistan, when he was too defensive, has not reverted to the attacking style that got him into England's white ball teams. Here, Hales reined himself in against pace, as if it had been a test, then tried to slog sweep his second ball from a slow left-armer and, without a second line of defense, was bowled. It was such a poor piece of risk evaluation. The only 2 fielders in front of square on the left side were on the boundary, so there was an acre in which to push the single. The only way Pakistan could win was by taking early wickets, and Hales volunteered his. The more welcome change for England at Trent will be the return of Ben Stokes to bowling, if his right calf is on schedule. England needed the 4th-seamer for a 10.30 start, on a pitch tinged with grass. Stokes would have made the more threatening option for the 11th over of Pakistan's innings than the wrist spin of Adil Rashid. England's 3-seamers took 8 wickets in their 30 overs, starting with 3 by Mark Wood and Chris Woakes in the first 3 overs. Woakes swung a peach to dismiss Eder Arley, who had emoted himself to 3, while the new opener Femi Aslam was adjudged, after a review, to have gloved the bouncer. The day was tour for the full house, including several hundred of Pakistan supporters, unlike in the Test series, a magnificent example of a stroke, the catch and its delivery. The last came first when Wood, from the pavilion end, pitched a ball outside leg which went down the slope and clipped the off stump of the left-handed Sharjeel, all rather more quickly in the act than the telling. It was typical of Sarfraz Ahmed, who has given Pakistan's Test team its corn, that he should try to do the same to the new-look one-day side from which a senior batsman Mohammad Hafiz had been dropped. Nobody could have batted much better than he did in making his maiden ODI 100, from the standing start of 3 for 3 wickets, although a great batsman would have gone on to the end of his team's innings. While Sarfraz scored his 105 off 130 balls, Babar Azam was promising until bowled off his patch, and Ahmad Wasim hit out well towards the end. But 251 at Lord's was, like 260 in Southampton, about 40 short of a par total. The magnificent catch was made by Liam Plunkett when he moved to his left at extra cover and caught a smash by Wahab Riaz with his outstretched left hand. This wicket came from a back-of-the-hand slower ball by Woakes which he has added to his armory. Older generations of England pace bowlers would never introduce one-day tricks into their Test match spells, but Woakes and his contemporaries, who move seamlessly between formats, should try them very occasionally. Root made the magnificent stroke at the start of his innings, easing a half-pace forward and driving through mid-off. The hope which Pakistan had, after Jason Roy inside-edged his second ball, was soon depleted by Root and Eoin Morgan, who added 112 off 129 balls. Much was made of Morgan going 20 for innings since his previous 50 for England, but it would be better to distinguish between the white ball format. Morgan had a bad one-day series in South Africa but has otherwise pulled his weight in ODIs since the World Cup. Stokes could have acquired the experience of finishing off a game for England but got a little carried away after hitting 43, including a straight 6 off Yankee Shaw, from 30 balls. Root called Jock Butler for too tight the single, so he was run out by Shaw, while Root himself leading edge to mid-off, the wobble which allowed Eoin to advance his credentials for promotion. During the game it was announced that James Anderson and Stuart Broad would play no more cricket this season, to rest niggling injuries. Anderson his right shoulder, Broad his left ankle, ahead of the tour of Bangladesh and India. The prospect of it, and the decision of whether to go or not did not appear to affect England yesterday, not even in their late wobble. 6:39 p.m. Pakistan need to find a new ODI culture, a comfortable win for England. But Pakistan's problems in the ODI format continue. If not for a great inning from Sarfraz Ahmed, they wouldn't have remotely been in this match. The criticism of Pakistan's ODI leadership, direction and approach will only intensify after today. 6:36 p.m. Barley and Arley squad. Elmoe and Barley and Azhar Arley have some kind of squabble as they walk off. Which is the most exciting thing in the last hour? 6:35 p.m. England 255 to 647.3 overs. Woke 7 Barley 21. Finally, it's over. Woke hits the boundary. England win by 4 wickets, are 2-0 up in the 5-match ODI series. 6:33 p.m. England 251 to 647.1 overs. Woke 3 Barley 21. Here in Pakistan changing field. Single for Arley. 6:32 p.m. England 250 to 646.6 overs. Woke 3 Arley 23 hit after a no ball and no runs. A single sneaked. Would have been a wicket, but off target from Azhar Arley. Moe and Arley miles out. 6:30 p.m. England 248 to 646.4 overs. Woke 3 Arley 19. Hassan Arley bowling. England need 9. A few runs for Woke's over mid-wicket. Please hurry up now, or let something dramatic happen. Couple more for Arley. For needed. Someone smack it and end this. 6:27 p.m. England 242 to 646.1 overs. Woke 0 Arley 17. Here's the end of the root innings. 6:25 p.m. England 242 to 645.4 overs. Woke 0 Arley 16. Just because. 6:24 p.m. England 242 to 645.1 overs. Woke 0 Arley 16. 11 needed for England. 29 balls left. Please let it only need 3 balls. 6:21 p.m. England 240 to 644.5 overs. Woke 0 Arley 16. Woke's walks at 6:20 p.m. wicket. Root C. Shoaib Malik would have riot root swings. He knows straight away. Terrible connection. He starts walking before it's even reached its full height. Malik catches it with no problem. He ends on 89. A great innings though, and he can be proud of it. He probably just started falling asleep near the end. 6:15 p.m. England 236 to 543.6 overs. Root 88 Arley 12. Looking unlikely Root will get his century with only 16 needed and Arley playing positively. Either way, this game needs to be put out of its misery now. It's outstayed its welcome. 6:09 p.m. England 231 to 542.3 overs. Root 87 Arley 8. We are off to hot spot and snicko ... and hot height. And ... it's missing off stump. Moving too late. Arley survives. 6:07 p.m. Wicket. Umpire gives LBW against Arley off would have riots. Arley appeals. 6:06 p.m. England 226 to 541.6 overs. Root 87 Arley 8. Beautiful drive from Arley through cover gets him his first boundary of the day.